What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. It's your boy, Mr. Crypto Boss here. It's been a while. Let's just take a quick recap on the market and see what we are expecting. So, to start with, is the economic calendar, and as you can see, today's on Tuesday. We are expecting the job opening, and as you can see from the statistics here, previous was at 7.7 million. The forecast is that 7.51, so we will be waiting for the actual at 5 p.m. So if the actual comes out greater than the forecast, that positive news for the dollar. If it comes out less than the forecast, that negative news for the dollar. If it's a positive news for the dollar, you know what to expect. You expect the dollar index to buy. And if that is to happen, it indicates that employers are hiring. That is now if the actual is greater than the forecast. If it's the other way around, it suggests the opposite. This is the NFP week. This is the NFP week, or the non-farm employment lens. The non-farm employment report, which comes in the first Friday of each and every month. That will be on Friday at 3:30 p.m. But before then, we have the leading indicators which we have to check on. Like the first one that starts today, that's the job opening. Going to tomorrow, that is on Wednesday. You can see we are going to be having the CPI on AUD. That will be the quarter to quarter and also year to year. Later in the evening, that will be at 3:15 p.m. we will be having the ADP non-farm employment change. You can see previously we had negative 33k. The forecast this time is 77k. So as for me, what I'll be expecting here is an actual greater than the previous, and that will definitely all will give us a positive dollar. So tomorrow at 3:15, check on a buy on the DXY. That means we'll be looking on sales on GBP, USD, gold, and all other XXX USDs means that any other pair that the US dollar is the second currency or the quote. Going forward, you can see tomorrow we have lots of major news. The ones with the red, these are major news. We're going to have advanced GDP, that is quarter to quarter, that is on the US. The previous was at negative 0.5%. The expectation this time is an increase, so an actual greater than the previous. Positive news for the dollar as well. We are going to have monetary policies on Canada. You can see we had a previous of 2.7%. That's now on the interest rates. Expectation this time the same, so the actual might as well come the same. And that if that one is to happen, checking on the USD card, USD card might give a mixed reaction, a buy and a sell. So let's just wait and see what happens there. Bank of Canada press conference, that will be at 5:30. That normally happens 30 minutes after the quarter policy. That comes 30 minutes after the reading of the monetary policies report. We will as well have the federal funds rate. So we are going to have the FOMC. FOMC will be at 9 p.m. and you can see we had a previous at 4.5. Their expectation or the forecast is at 4.5% as well. But according to the recent statistics and what is happening, it's either we have a rate pause, that is now the interest rate remains at 4.5, or we have a rate hike or an increase. So that is now the possibility we'll be having in this case, and in that case I'll be looking for a bullish dollar index. That will be on Wednesday, that is tomorrow actually, at 9 p.m. and sells on gold. 30 minutes after that, we are going now to have the press conference, and I earlier told you what you should do. You might get that during the reading, now that is now at 9 p.m. the market has not made a major move, but it has indicated to you the direction, or the market has made a move and then it has reversed, so something like 80% or 70% of the move it has done. So if maybe you are not in the trade, you can now look for an entry towards the same direction when the 9:30 conference comes. The market will make some good moves or some good pips. You can see we are going to have the manufacturing PMI that is in China. When it comes to the manufacturing PMI, our focus is normally on the numbers. If it's above 50, that's good news for that currency. Below 50, bad news. So if when I say good news, I mean buys on it. We are going to have the interest rates on Japan, that is BOJ. That is on Thursday. That will be on Thursday. Trading BOJ on Thursday is gonna be very tricky. So if you are going to be trading the JPY pairs on Thursday, Karada. On Thursday as well, that 3:30 we are going to have GDP on Canada. Then we are going to have the core personal consumption expenditure index, that is in the US, that is month to month. You can see previous was at 0.2. They are expecting an increase, so am I. So bullish dollar index, not bad. Unemployment claims, previous was at 222k, sorry, previous was at 217k. Expectation this time 222k. I can expect an actual less than the forecast, actual less than forecast. So that means I'll be looking for bullish dollar index, yeah. And so now, based on the statistics and my expectations, if that is going to happen the way I'm expecting, then coming to NFP, I'll be looking for sales on gold and buys on the dollar index. That means I'll be expecting an actual greater than the forecast. The forecast here is 108k. The previous was 147k. The forecast here is 108k. So I can expect a number which is higher than 108. That is now going to give me a bullish dollar index. Coming to the unemployment rate, we have seen in the recent months, the unemployment rate has been up. It has kept above 4% actually. The previous one was at 4.1%, which was a decrease from 4.2%. The expectation this time now, they are expecting it to go up again, but I can expect it to go either below 4 or remain at 4.1%. But if it comes out at 4.1%, which is the same as the previous, it's still good because it's going to be less than the forecast. So that is it on that. Later we are going to have the ISM manufacturing PMI. On this, I've told you we normally focus on the numbers. If the actual is above 50, that means it's a good news for the basic currency there, but for this I normally don't like trading that kind of news. So that is how now the that is now how the economic calendar looks like. No, now we can check on the technical side. Can check on the technical side. Can check on the technical side, and now on this we are going to start with the dollar index, the DXY, which is the dollar index. Can check on here. We can start with the dollar index. So you can see previously from the analysis we have had, the dollar index has been trading nice very well. The market has been doing very well. You can see it came to a point of interest here, just grab some liquidity and then it went up. So let me clear, and then we are going to have a fresh analysis. So let's start with the monthly time frame and see what we can expect. Let's see what we can expect from this market. Let's see what we are expecting from this market, starting in the monthly time frame. As you can see, we are towards the end of the month, and as I've always been telling you, be very keen when it comes to the first and the last week of the month, because this week happens to be the last week of the month and also the first week of a new month. So we have to be very keen on that. So let's check on what the dollar index is trying to tell us coming to this monthly time frame. So we initially had a very strong support level here. Which is now currently a resistance since the market broke out, and now we can expect it to come for a retest. And then continue going down, or come for a retest and then what, break in. It can come there, then come back, or come to this level which is a resistance and then break, come back for a retest. Now after the resistance turns to a support, and then we can now start going up. So we just have to keep our eyes there and see what happens. So let's drop to the weekly time frame. Let's go to weekly time frame. Let's go to weekly time frame. Now, coming to weekly time frame, you can clearly see what has been happening in the previous weeks. It's clear what has been happening in the previous weeks. Like in the last week, the market was very bearish, and what the market did, it came to this area of interest. We had an imbalance over there, and also we had another block, and then the market, after tapping in, you can see what the market is currently doing this week. Now when you look on the market, we had a resistance here, and you can see already the market has taken that one out. So based now on how things are here on the weekly time frame, I can expect the market to give a little bit of retracement, and then come NFP, the market might even push to above 100. Let's see on the daily time frame. So coming to daily time frame, you will see initially the market has been trending in this downtrend channel here. The market was trending in this, the market was trending on that, and then you can now see the market has done a breakout. The market broke out, and also I would like you to see something very interesting in this market. So what the market has done here, the market has given us an inverted head and shoulders, which is very clear. So we can expect the market to push up further because of that inverse head and shoulders. Remember, this is on the daily time frame. So maybe probably the market tomorrow might come back to either 100% of this imbalance, because we already have an imbalance here, or 50% of it, and then now we can be ready to continue going up for the NFP. So probably tomorrow London, you can see that kind of a move. Yeah, let's just wait and see what happens. That is a daily time frame. Let's see whether the 4-hour time frame has something different for us here. Let's see what the 4-hour time frame got for us. Let's see what the 4-hour time frame got for us over here. Now coming to 4-hour time frame, you can clearly see now what the market is doing currently. We have a very strong zone there where currently we have the market at. So we will watch now, is the market going to break or is the market going to respect and do what? And retest. And also checking on the 4-hour time frame, the market might retest up to this level, and by so doing the market will have given us an inverted head and shoulders as well. Yeah, so you can see we have a shoulder there, then we expect an head. The market is up, you can expect it to come back and give the right shoulder, and then we can be ready for another up move. So both the 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame indicates indicates a buy on the dollar index. So let's wait and see what is going to happen with it. So that is it on the dollar index. Let's see what is going to happen. Buddha, money. Alright, so let's have a look on gold. Let's have a look on gold. And then we can call it a day. So let's check on what gold is currently doing. So we are going to start the analysis from the monthly time frame. So you can see in the previous months, gold has been very bullish at let's see. So this is where we have had the iron gold, and then you can see we have had a very strong level around here. So this is a very strong resistance on gold. That's what I'm going to mark. And then you can see we have another strong support on gold here, that is on monthly time frame. So checking on monthly time frame, I don't see anything else. So let's come to weekly time frame. And coming to weekly time frame now, if you check on last week gold went up, took out the previous week's high, and it gave us a new high. But when you look left, or you check on what has been happening previously, you can see where the market reversed at. It was a very strong resistance level, and from there you can see the market has been dropping up to where it is currently. Already the market has taken out last week's low, and it has given us a new low. And also, as I've just said, I'll be expecting sales on NFP, so we might see the market drop further. So if you check on this here, you will see we have a strong support level over here. So there's high probability that we are going to see the gold market drop to this level or even further. And if the market just okay, we can continue. So if the market drops past this support, we can wait for the market at this order block over here. We can wait for the market at this level. Then from there we can go up to 3600 or even above 3600. So let's have our eyes on those levels. Let's keep watching on that on gold. So that is it on the weekly time frame. Maybe let's see what the day time frame has. Maybe it has something else which we have not seen clearly. So now coming to daily time frame, first thing you can spot, we have this trend line here that has two touches, and so we have a lot of liquidity here. Both trend line liquidity and also the buy side liquidity. We have sell side liquidity over here, We have another one at this support, the one I was talking about, and also now we have the trend line. What we have the trend line liquidity, and then checking again, you can see the market has given us a double top pattern. The market has given us a double top pattern, so I expect the market to drop further. And if maybe the market is going to go back up, it will come up to this level over here for a little bit of retracement, and by so doing it will now have given us an head and shoulders, which will be visible maybe in the 4 hours time frame or in the 1 hour time frame. We will see that head and shoulders pattern, which is now going to give us more confirmations on our long sales on that. So we should keep our eyes open there. So if the market on gold is to continue coming up, let's watch on that daily time frame imbalance there. Let's see for our time frame. Let's see on the H4. Let's see on the 4 hour time frame. So on the 4 hour time frame is very clear. Actually, it's very clear on the 4 hour time frame. It's very clear that the market is trying to give us an head and shoulders pattern. As you can see, the market dropped sharply, then we can see some retracement which might come to this back to this zone, and then from there the head and shoulders will be completely formed and we can drop massively with our gold. So I expect the market to come back to the zone, and then from there we can drop massively. Let's check on the 1 hour time frame. Let's check on the 1 hour time frame. Now coming to 1 hour time frame, since okay, so we can continue. Coming to 1 hour time frame, you can see this is where the market is currently trending at. The market is forming this channel, which is possible bearish flag. It's a possible bearish flag because you can see the market dropped very impulsively here, and then after that impulsive breakout, you can see the market is trying to consolidate, which might come back to the fair value gap over here or even go further. It will depend on the on how the market will approach that imbalance. So if the market comes back to the imbalance and then respects it, we can expect another impulsive move which will take us below 3300, which will take us below 3300. So that is it on gold. We just need to be patient. So now what we can currently watch on is the imbalance over there, that is at 3326, and also if the market goes past 3326, we can watch 3335. Then from there we can be looking for long term sales. Yeah, currently gold is on a buy. If you want to take a risky trade, you can take your buys, though it's not going to be that much safe. But as you can see on the 30 minutes time frame, the market has given you a confirmation of a triple bottom. So if you are taking the trade, you can take it, but with a low risk. If you normally trade with something like a 0.1 lot size, for this one you can take with a 0.05. Just use a low risk. If that if the market goes to our first point of interest, that is now the 3326, 50 plus pips, not bad. Let me check on 5 minutes. Maybe the market can possibly have another thing that we might be interested in to get an entry. So on this the market might respect this level, and then after respecting that level, the market might now come back to around here, and then we can now look for the buys, which is going to have much better entry. It's going to have a much better entry, but check on that. It's a 50 pips plus trade. It's a 50 plus pips trade. So let's check on how the market is going to behave. Let's check on how the market is going to behave, because now currently from where we have had a look on it, the market is up almost 20 pips. Yeah, so that is it, guys, from me. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and also share. See you next time. It's your mentor signing out. Bye bye.